Hey up everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So I have little doggo on in my room with me. So if there's any noises, any barkings, any woofs, any ooh, then it's him. It's not me. I promise. I don't bark. I only bite. Right then, you'll notice that I'm level 56 now. I've been doing roulette again, off recording. It's all the boring stuff, and I managed to get some more 130 stuff. Just need to get a ring, and then we've got decent item level. I bought that off the market board. I think it was like 5,000 gil or something, so obviously I'm still rich. And we've got to talk to my most favourite person in the whole wide world because I love her and she's awesome. And did I mention that I love her and she's fun? So much fun. Here we go. Julie, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from a Mage and Son's mineral concern. It would appear the storehouse had arisen has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifest were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals and only crystals were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. Even Yorkshire's had enough of her. Just like, oh, shut up. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by the lack of progress. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realise their mistake. Pray depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Istola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. Oh my god, will you just shut up? I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. Oh, finally. You're not going to sneak in another word there, Minfilia? No. Alright then, good. Good. Right, let's just get out of here. You're alright, Minfilia. You're better when you're not talking. Right, so we gotta meet Istola in Horizon. Istola? Istola? Hello, my lady. Ah, Yorkshire. Your assistance is most welcome. I have already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might better be spent in conversation with Fufulupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. See, his shoulder doesn't go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Hello, Fufulupa. Let's get my potato voice on.
Oh, hello there, Yorkshire, was it? Istola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavy-laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allagan Sunway. The cart bolted off towards Eastern Thanalan, where, thank the gods, I heard that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning. Yet the Amalja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanalan. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek?
We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could...
Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news. Or, on second thought, Perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred, where have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on our Amalja friends. And wouldn't you believe it? I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the Brass Blades intercept it. In all my years, I've never seen such a prodigious quantity of somberness. The Blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found.
Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere.
We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Yorkshire. Oh dear. Everything's going on. There you are. Against all expectation, it would seem the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of the crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motive were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Eorzea of our progress, or lack thereof.
Now then.
Ah, lovely. My voice can take a break.
'Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful. Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Far across the sea from the land of Doman have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
And of course Thancred wanted to know what she looked like. He's such a pervert. I don't need earrings. Any bright ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of a better suggestion, I say we try picking Fufulupa's brain again. Who knows, if we work together we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. That's true, my friend, that's true.
Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind?
Calm yourself, Fufulupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak?
I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is something among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst?
It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufulupa. Indeed, if, for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the Brass Blades were informed. Ah, but such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concern be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they may instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, to entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner, travelling without escort so as not to attract undue attention.
But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that, but travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way, mayhap north of the bridge to Hammerley.
A fine spot for a rest, would you not agree? A fine spot for a rest, would you not agree, Yorkshire? You lie in wait in the north, and I shall do the same to the south.
Forgive me, my friends, but I've received new orders. I must inform my men at once.
Philippa and his little red squishy cheeks. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. What was the point in Fufalupa coming back? He literally didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. All I wanted was Fufalupa to say something, and he didn't. I'm not doing a low-level fate. That's so beneath me. Tuh.
Standing watch.
Oh, lovely. No need. Stop hurting me. Ow. Quite sure they turn up. Yeah. I said they turn up over here. Nobody likes bads. Go away. Right, we're done.
Shula! Our little miner.
Stubborn to the last, as expected. You are unharmed? Of course. I'm the warrior of light. A gang of sea wolf thieves, and in Thanalan no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea wolves? All of them? Aye. And all with the same tasting facial tattoos. Blue, in case you were wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Fufalupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. I have a funny feeling Fufalupa's got some bad news for us. I wonder what it could be, though. I just don't know. I just don't know.
Do you know, Leshy? Do you know, baby? Eh?
No, Leshy doesn't know either. He's just listening to the dogs barking up the street.
On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. Ah, but we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks.
Is that so, then? By your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private.
No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of blades dispatched to detain him and make good his escape.
Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise?
No, but it was quite strong. A sea wolf, Flaminson born and raised, I believe. But do not worry. We will find him. You have my word on that.
I see. Pray keep me apprised of any developments. Told you there was bad news. I knew it. Yes, she's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed. Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you?
It's because we don't have any voice lines. Don't even have any type lines. We have no lines. We just nod.
That's the clever thing I think about this game, is how like they make it so they don't have to like say your name, and you still always feel like included in conversations even though you don't answer. Or but then again, in some of them you do answer but you can't hear what your character's saying. You're just like mouthing words and flailing your arms about a bit, and then one of the NPCs just answers. It's one of those. The antecedent bid me to tell you to make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphino awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assistance. Some commotion or incident. I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphino has planned for you, I shall endeavour to track down our traitorous brass blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers.
Oh, right then.
I know it's literally just down there, but I'm going to use one of these. Because when we run out, it doesn't really matter, because we're in Mardona now. We're not going to run out. They do give you a lot. Okay, let's go speak to Alphino. Oh, Alphino. You are late. No matter, I know where our visitors are headed. From what I've been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes? In Othard? Well, like the rest of the nations of the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Gallian Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Uldar, Yorkshire. Unless I'm mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with a Sultan Swan on the Royal Promenade. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings? Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be being pursued by some, and if not, who better than you to have out in hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Uldar. Alright. We'll see you in Uldar then. And again, you're probably just sick of hearing me say it, but I'm just teleporting because I don't know whether you know, but I'm rich. I've got 242,000 gil now. I am literally nearly at 1 million gil. No one has got 1 million gil. No one. Just me. Chamber of the Rule. Whee! Oh dear, they are arguing. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. Pray understand, good sir, we have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness. Away with you, and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. Bartholomew's an arsehole, innit? You know not what you do. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. A loyal man with a cold heart, I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphino Leveilleur, at your service, a friend. Which I believe makes me very nearly unique, in this part of the world at least. Few indeed are your allies in Uldar. Yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. Pray join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. Oh, okay. Let's not go away to the quicksand. The quicksand. Adventures Guild. Right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to end the video there because I'm quite sure this is quite a longish part of the story from what I remember. So we'll do it in the next video. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Then we don't go too far over. Don't want to bore people now, do I? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.